Brooks and Deb Comedy Golf Tour live, Elmwood Golf Course. The Marshal is in the background. We've got Celebrity Joke of the Day. We have back-to-back.
Back-to-back. Let's do it, buddy Cliff. Uncle Cliffy first.
How you doing, folks? So this Jewish fellow, he goes to a bakery to get himself some bagels, and he's in there waiting, and he looks out and he sees an Italian funeral coming, and it doesn't quite look right. And he watches and he's looking, and there's two hearses, and then there's a guy playing a trumpet, then there's a guy walking a dog on a leash, and there's about 200 guys lined up behind him, and he watches that, and he goes out and he starts walking next to the guy with the dog, and he says, I'm sorry for your loss. He says, this is an Italian funeral? And he says, yes it is. And he says, well, I haven't quite seen one like this. He says, who's in the first hearse? He says, that's my wife. And he says, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. He says, God, what happened? He says, well, she was just giving me hell, just yelling at me, and my dog Butch here, he attacked her. Bit her all up and killed her. And he said, God, that's horrible. Well, who's in the second hearse? He says, oh, that's my mother-in-law. She was over and she went running to my wife's aid, started yelling at the dog, and he attacked her and killed her. And the guy says, that's horrible. Then he walks side by side with the Italian guy for a few steps, and he looks up at him. He says, would it be possible to borrow your dog? The Italian guy says, well, no, that would be fine, but you got to get in line behind the other guys.
All right, number two, back-to-back.
Okay, guy's on the interstate cruising. State Patrol pulls up behind him. Guns it. Starts going 120 down the interstate. State Patrol follows him for about a half an hour. Finally pulls him over. Gets out of the car, starts talking to the guy. Come on, what's the matter with you? You never thought you'd get away with this. He goes, you don't understand. My wife left me for a State Patrol officer a week ago. I thought you were trying to bring her back.
And cut.